Even as India is grappling with the tariffs imposed by United States, I'm hearing that there is quite diplomacy going on between the United States and India as they come together for a free trade agreement that would essentially, have a time period like 5 years or something of that nature, and make the process of tariffs much more normalized. However, this requires a lot of details. These details would be even things like, cement tariff, uh, water tariff, or crude tariff, and so on and so forth, a bunch of things. So that is what is being worked out now. We will wait and see how this plays out. But I am told that things are fairly well along in this path. There was a delegation that came from India to meet with the United States, and then a group went from United States back to India. So the nitty-gritty details are being worked out. This free trade agreement will be very, very critical because that would solidify the relationship between India and United States. This is something that you should look forward to, because the other free trade agreements that India tried, especially Canada, that got dropped once India found out that there were some things that were not quite right with Canada, especially their support for Khalistan. Think about it. Liberal Party is essentially sticking it to themselves by going away from a free trade agreement. How badly did they need it? Very badly. Now they don't have one, so neither does United Kingdom. And also, I don't hold out much hope for the European Union to have a free trade agreement. So all these things are going to fall by the wayside. But if India and United States have a free trade agreement, that would really solidify the relationship between these two countries. And I'm told that it is progressing quite nicely. I wanted to give you all that update and that good news before we go on to the other news item, which is what is happening in Pakistan. Pakistan's president, Asif Ali Zardari, is on his deathbed, it seems. Now, the family members have been called. They're all coming home. And I think he is pretty much done. Maybe they are waiting for a good time for him to pass to the other world. It's very sad, but he has had a very interesting life. He gave new meaning to the word Mr. 10% when Benazir Bhutto was the prime minister. He basically profited of her prominence because of her being the daughter of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and so on and so forth. So we don't know what the future holds for the Bhutto family. Once Zardari passes, we don't know. It will be that Bilawal Bhutto who might again pick up the mantle. But remember, Bilawal Bhutto is not Bilawal Zardari. Why is that? I don't know. So because they think that the family name Bhutto is more important in Pakistan politics than Zardari, perhaps. Be that as it may, it's sad, but everybody has to go one day. So that's one thing. Now, what I'm also hearing is that Asim Munir is getting increasingly unpopular by the day inside the Pakistani army itself. And the rank and file looks like they want him gone. Either he might be cooed out, or they have had these things before. Like, for example, what happened to 𝗤𝗓𝗄𝗧. So we don't know, but looks like there could be a change in guard. You saw some statements from the ISI, the other Asim Malik, some stuff came out. So something is happening, something is cooking for sure. They made a mistake, I think, by going after Faiz Hamid. Faiz Hamid was really, really powerful because he was a Pashtun himself, and I think he has had some reservations about the way the Pakistani army went about throwing all the Afghans, close to 2.5 million Afghans. They were given some paltry money to leave the country for all their businesses and all their holdings. And even as they were crossing the border, whatever little they had, they were stripped, searched, and taken off. All the stuff that they had, everything was taken out. They were left just with their bare clothes. And that was really sad. They were even told you can only take 2 cattle and do this and so on and so forth. The Afghanis really became angry after that, and now you're seeing the result of that. So they have opened a front on the west border as well as on the east border. They still continue to create mischief in India. They're getting their behind handed to them in a platter, and that's not going down well with the army either. So all these things put together means that Asim Munir is also probably counting his days. The interesting development is that it is believed that Shebaz Sharif might go to London should Asim Munir step down. What is the relationship between the two? Why should Shebaz Sharif want to go back to London? This is good for him, right? Zardari is out of the way soon, and Asim Munir is out of the way. He should be just becoming, reclaiming power and saying that, look, from now on, politics will happen. He goes and frees Imran Khan, then everything is hunky-dory. I don't know. I don't know why he has to go and meet somebody in London. Who is this somebody in London? It's not his brother, is he? I mean, if it is even his brother, why? Why now? If I were him, I would not go. Anyway, something wheels within the wheels, I guess. So this is Pakistani politics for you. One can never decipher who's in control, who's in power, what is happening. But at least at this point of time, I can tell you that some more changes are coming down Pakistan's way. Whether this will accelerate Balochistan's and KPK's secession from the country, I don't know, but things are increasingly looking in that direction. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.